Hello everyone, my name is Rollo, and welcome back to Hytale Together. So, there's been some rumors the past couple days. Nothing confirmed, I'd like to make that very clear right now. Nothing has been confirmed. This all stems from some observations people have made in the community, and Hypixel hasn't made any official statement at all, so take everything here with a grain of salt. With that being said, what are we talking about here? For context, in January of 2019, a long time ago, Hypixel released a blog post that stated the Hytale client, the program that you'll run to play the game, will be written in C#, while the server software and any mods will be written in Java. Now that blog post was released about a month and a half after the trailer released, so yeah, it's been a while, and things can definitely change in that time. One giant, obvious change that happened to the game in that time was Hypixel's decision to pivot development towards a multi-platform release, meaning it would launch on PC as well as consoles and mobile. That's really cool, and Noxie has said that the 2023 plus delay would have been about as long even if they didn't make this change. But no one can deny that a multi-platform release absolutely brings challenges along with it, and it isn't until now that somebody has caught a glimpse of what kind of challenges they're facing. And that brings us to the main topic of today's video. A few days ago, a Reddit user by the name of Adam Swagbastian posted this thread on r/HytaleInfo that describes his personal observations based on a recent job opening and Hypixel's LinkedIn organization. Let's start with the job opening. It's for a senior software engineer, which means you'll be writing code to develop and maintain the server software. Only this job opening doesn't mention Java once. And you'd think Hypixel would be looking for people with Java experience to work on the server software, which is written in Java. No, in fact, they instead mention it as the C++ game server. They're only looking for someone with experience in C++. That already is a strong hint that Java is out and C++ is in, and even recent hires are coming in working with C++. Maybe C# for the client, but no Java. Now, C++ is a powerful language, and it's much more multi-platform friendly than Java. I mean, Mojang made this exact same switch to make their Bedrock edition. You think they wanted to isolate their Java edition? No, they just had no other option but to rewrite the game in C++ with multi-platform capabilities from the start. Now, do we have any more evidence that Hypixel is even considering a decision like this? Well, actually we do. Moving on with the post, we have some information given by Hytale's current lead engineer / interim CTO. He started at Hypixel in 2018 as a senior software developer, and he described his job as follows back then. Engineering for PC-based game engine using Java and C# to deliver Hytale to a PC-only audience. And that fits perfectly with what any of us knew at the time. However, in 2021, a few months before Hypixel announced the decision to go multi-platform, this employee's job changed to what he's got now, lead engineer and interim CTO, and now his job description includes the following. I am acting as the interim CTO / technical director during the company's reorganization and pivot to chase a multi-platform release, involving thorough reconsideration of the software architecture. So, that is the first time we've ever heard anything about the challenges they're facing caused by the multi-platform release. And it explicitly states that they're reconsidering the software architecture. Now, hold on, that's very vague. So, in a sea of rumors and speculation, before we make any judgments based on any of this information, let's lay out what we know for a fact. 1. Hytale server software is now using C++ in some capacity, and Java experience is showing up in less and less new developers' backgrounds. 2. With the decision to go multi-platform, Hypixel is reorganizing the company and reconsidering, quote-unquote, the software architecture. Here's some things we should definitely clarify. The description given by the technical director is not specific. They're reconsidering software architecture, not specifically the server software. And reconsidering, quote-unquote, doesn't necessarily mean rewriting in a different language. In addition, Hytale's server software being called the C++ game server is not a confirmation that it's been entirely rewritten or that modding will be done in C++. Do not make assumptions without an official statement from Hypixel Studios about how it really is. The decision to switch from Java to C++ would make a lot of sense, and it can feel like all the pieces are just falling together in that argument's favor, but please wait for the facts. Watch your confirmation bias. With that being said, if that's the decision they made, and server software and mods will be C++, what does that mean? Well, for one, the obvious benefit that a multi-platform release will be a lot more obtainable. But also, servers will run faster. C++ is a faster language with better memory management than Java. But it's a harder language to learn. Not impossible, it's an industry standard after all, and if you already have Java experience, it won't even be too bad. Plus, there's lots of resources out there for learning C++, especially if you're okay with Unreal Engine. Now, I would not encourage people to start learning C++ in preparation for mod development. Not yet anyway, not until Hypixel officially confirms that C++ will be used for mods. Do not jump to conclusions, do not waste your time and effort. Just wait. Chill out. It'll be fine. Now, there's another kind of worst case scenario that people have been speculating about that I think I at least need to mention. Hypixel has said that they're giving us the same tools for modding that they used to make the game, which is awesome, and we'll be able to edit anything at all about the game, but only via server mods. So, how much of the game is written in the server software? More specifically, how much did they have to rewrite while moving to a new language, theoretically? We just don't know. Some people are speculating that the adventure mode itself is a server mod, and might have had to be rewritten in C++. Now, again, this is a worst case scenario, and there's really no reason to worry about that. You have to make a lot of assumptions to get to that point, and I think it's really unlikely, especially since we've gotten the Riot X Arcane presentation since then, where the game looks very healthy. So, seriously, remove that thought from your brain. Don't worry about it. And in a similar tone, I've seen some people feel upset that Hypixel didn't tell the community that they made this change, or why they made this change. We're the ones making the mods for the game. It's not fair to withhold this information. I could have been learning C++. It's not that deep. You think they made this decision without thinking about the community? In their original server software blog post, they specifically cited the fact that the community already knows Java as a reason they wanted to use Java. Of course they care about that. They care about us. But game development has so many more things to worry about, and writing blog posts is way more complicated than a simple announcement like that. Also, maybe it's just not even true! Don't get angry at Hypixel when none of this is confirmed, it's not necessary. The main takeaway from this video is think about what we know for sure. Think about what we don't know, and don't make assumptions. Just wait until Hypixel clarifies. In any case, it is a very interesting discussion to have, and we'd love to hear your thoughts about it in the comments below. Stay civil, be kind, and I'll see you around. I've been Rollo, and thanks for watching Hytale Together. See ya!